Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Don't forget to share our video, subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Kindly press the subscribe button. This video I'll be working on mapping. Also we can also call it function. It can also be called function. Don't forget that. They are the same thing. Now, there are videos on mapping already, which is also known as function. At this point, you can learn any topic, any subtopic on mapping, type of function, type of mapping, subjective, injective, composite, inverse, and so on and so forth. But there are problems that has been sent from, I think it's Ghana, some from Nigeria, some from Ghana, which I need to work on. This Mr. Daly, please, can you help us with this? Okay, now I have this question here. The first question says that, now this is the first question, I think it's here. Okay, permit me to write it down so that it will be very fine. Okay, now look at these problems. For each of the following functions, x is the real number. State the range and what type of function is each one. A, f of s equals to 4s minus 5. Domain, x to s less than equals to s less than equals to 3. And these are the sets. This is the set of value. And this also the same thing as 2s squared minus 3. Domain is what? From s is taken from minus 3 to what? X to what? To minus 2. And which is less than equals to less than equals to. H of s equals to this, and domain is this. Now we want to know, I know by now we should know the type of function. We have onto, one-to-one, and inverse, and composite, and so on and so forth. That is what we are to work on. Now let us work on this thing and let's try out to solve it up. Okay, look at this question. The first thing is, don't forget that this is what is called, and this is what is called, take note of this thing very well. I have, this is called domain, and this is called codomain. Codomain. And some people can call it range. Don't forget that. You can call it range. Now, also can be called image and pre-image. Anyone that is convenient for you, you are good to go. Don't forget that function normally takes place from here to here. The direction is always like this. Not like this, nothing like this. It's not possible like this. It can only go this way. This is not possible. Please take note of those information very well. Now, the first one, which is A. Now, we are having f of what? X to be what? 4x minus 5. Now, we are talking about what? We are taking the value of x from what? Is 0, less than equals to s, less than equals to 3. It means x are what? X are 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are the set of values there. Now, I will now move on by having, if I were you, is 0, 1, 2, 3. Can you see? Now, I want to find what is the type of function and the range. I'm looking for the range. It means what is there. At f of 0, it will be what? 4 bracket of 0 minus 1, which is equals to minus 5. It means here will be minus 5. It means at 0 map minus 1. At f of 1, it will be 4 bracket of 1 minus 5, which is going to be what? Minus 1. It means it will be minus 1. At f of 2, it will be equals to 4 bracket of 2 minus 5, which is 8, which is going to be 3. Now, it will be 3. Now, it means 1, map minus 1, 2, map minus. Now, this also at f of 3, it will be 4 bracket of 3 minus 5, which is 12 minus 5. That will be 7, which is going to be what? It will be 7. Now, it will be 7. Okay, that is what? It means the range I can call that range as y. People indicate by y. If you, anyone that is comfortable for you, I hope I'm not making sense. Okay, hope I'm making sense. Yes, I'm making sense. Now it means the range are -5, -1, 3, and 7. Now in a statement like this, if I want to bring the statement up in this form, I can say that what range y, that is to say -5 less than equals to what, y less than equals to what, 7. Now can you see the set of numbers? That is the set of numbers. Now mind you that I'm using y, not x, because x is talking about what, domain, which is known as image. Y is talking about what, the range, which is known as what, range or codomain, whatever it is. Now that is what you just need to do there. And the second one, which is number b, the number b. Now we are to talk about the type of version. This is what, 1 to 1 mapping. That is all. That is the type of function. 1 to map by 1 to 1. This is the range, and this is the what, the name of the, because 0 map this, 1 map this, 2 map this, and this. That is all. Now let's talk about the 2, which is number b. F of x, its function as 2x squared minus 3. Now we are taking the number, which is the range. I mean the domain is given from what, -3 to what, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Now if I were you, I would do the same thing. For me to be able to know what I'm doing, I have my what, domain, which is what, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Can you see? I can also move on by having what, my range. Now when it is -3, it means my function is what, f of bracket of x equals to what, 2x squared minus 3. Now f of -3 will be equals to what, this bracket of -3 squared, which is going to be what, 9, 18 minus that will be 15. I'll be having 15. It means here will be 15. Can you see? It means -3 map what, 15. And also I will move on to the minus what, 2. -2 will move on to what, 2 bracket of -2 squared minus 3, which is going to be what, 8, which is going to be 5. Now I'll be talking about 5, which is -2 map what, 5. Sorry for my drawing, I didn't draw very well. Now, and f of -1 will be equals to 2 bracket of -1 squared minus 3, which is equals to what? Now, -1 and it will be -1, which is going to be what? -1. -1. Now, can you see the way it's being done? My f of minus is 0. I mean, f of 0, not -0. F of 0 will be equals to 2 bracket of 0 squared minus 3, which is going to be -3. I will have a -3. -3. Now, f of 1 will be equals to what? 2 bracket of what? 1. Which is going to be what? 3. Which is going to be -1 also. -1. It means I'll be having -1 also. This is minus. It means this one map, it formed this. Permit me to say that. Now, f of 2 will be equals to 2 bracket of 2 squared. This is square here. Now, which will be what? 8 and what? It will be 8 and 5. Now, I just move on to, sorry for that. And this is 2. I'll be having 8. I mean 8 and 8 minus it will be 5. Now it will be 5. Can you see? I'll be having 5. It means this. We map this. It's allowed. Now can you see that I can answer that what? What are my range? range are what? Are 15. If I were you, I would start from what? I think the list is -3, comma, -1, comma, 1, 5, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, can you see? This is the range. Now, what I would just I can also move it in terms of stating that what? The set of number will be y to the what? -3 to less than equals to y less than equals to 15. That is just it. Now, what type of mapping is this? If I should ask that, what type of mapping is this? I think the answer will be on one-to-one, many to one. That is just it, because it's many to one, it's not one to one, because when the number is going down, it's mapping down themselves back. It means that's how it will keep going. That is what we just need to do. Now, the last part of it, which is I need to rub this part. I need to rub this part. Please, let me rub this thing. It's also one-to-one, but that one-to-one, many one-to-one, because not only one that, can you see, 2 is mapping back. It means if I check on my 3 now, my 3 will map in 15. That is how it will keep moving and moving and moving. That's why I use the word many to one. Many to one. Now, I need to work on this one. H of x equals to 1 divided 4. Now, and the range of number is taken from what? X and less than. Now, listen to me. This is a very powerful statement in inequality. Now, it means the domain are what? 0, 1, 2. 3 is not included because it's less than equals to. 3 is not included. Now, it means I will just have my what? I have what? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Please, 3 is not there. Now, I will now move on by having, don't forget the functions. Let me just grab this part. I need to rub this place. Now, and this also will be, now, I will move on to h of 0 will be equals to what? 1 divided by 0 plus 4, which is going to be what? 1 all over 4. It means I'll be having 1 all over 4. Same as what? 0.25. Now, I'll move on to h of 1, which is to be 1 divided by 1 plus 4, which is going to be 1 all over 5. It means 1 all over 5. I'll also move on to h of 2. It will be 1 all over 2 plus 4, which is going to be what? 1 all over 6. Now, I'll be having 1 all over 6. It means 0 map this map this, and this map that, and that is all. It means the range are 1 all over 4, 1 all over 5, and 1 all over 6. That is the range. I can also make it in the inequality statement. I won't use x, I'll use another thing which I can use y. Y is what? And y can be equals to less than, I can say that 1, is it 1 over 4? Yes. Yes, 3 is not there. Okay. 1 less than equals to 1 all over 7. 1 all over 6 less than equals to y less than equals to 1 all over 4. Now, what type of domain? You have to know the type. The type of this thing is what? 1-to-1 function. 1-to-1 function. That is all. Okay, I have another questions there. Just allow me to, because I have 2 questions more that is being sent to me, and Okay, let's try to work on the other question. If possible, there will be another videos for this thing. Okay, another question is there. Okay. Now, look at this problem. Permit me to write it out. Okay. Okay, look at this question. It's another nice question that we need to work on. Solution to this problem. Now, the question says, under the mapping, h of x equals to ps squared minus qs minus 3. Minus 2. The image of 3 is 14, and the image of minus 2 is 24. Find A, the value of P and Q. B, the elements whose image is 4. Now, how do I solve this thing? It's a very simple one. My h of x equals to ps squared minus qs minus 2. Now, you now say that the image is what? It means of 3 will be equals to p3 squared minus q bracket of 3 minus 2, which I'll be having 9p minus 3q, which is, it will be equals to 14, sorry, which is equals to minus 2 equals to 14. Now it means 9p minus 3q equals to, which is, it will be 16, equation 1. Now I'll move on to the next one. Yes, 16. Now h of what? Minus 2 will be equals to what? 24. By interpretation, it means h of minus 2 will be equals to p bracket of minus 2 squared minus q bracket of minus 2 minus 2 equals to 24. Now, it means by, yes, is this 24? Yes, 24. Now, I think by implication, I'll be having 4p minus, that will be plus 2q, which is minus times minus, it will be plus, minus 2 equals to 24. It means 4p, 2q equals to what? 26. Now, I can reduce everything by 2. I can divide all through by 2, which also implies 2p plus q equals to 13, equation 2. Sorry for the noise position. Now, equation 2. Now, what I just need to do, okay, sorry for the noise position, there's something I cannot control. Now, I just have this, and it means I'll be having 9p minus 3q equals to 16, equation 1, and 2p minus plus q equals to 13, equation 2. Now, what I just need to do, I will multiply equation. Now, I will multiply equation 1 by what? By 3. For me to have a very good thing, I will be having 9p minus, I think I'm using elimination method, and this is not simultaneous equation, which I'm not here to be. Now, multiply equation 1 by what? 3. I'll be having 6p minus plus 3q equals to 39. Now, I want to add, which is elimination. I want to eliminate this. This will give me 15p will be equals to, this will give me, when I have that number together, it will give me 55. Now, divide both sides by 15. This will be cancelled. 5 here will be what? 2. I mean, it will be 111 all over 3. Now, my q will now be equals to, from here, I can say that my q equals to 13 minus 2p. Now, q can now be equals to 13 minus 2 bracket of 11 all over 3, which I'll be having 22 all over 3. Q will be what? 13 minus 22 all over 3, which is I'll be having 39. 39, which is I'll be having, which implies 39 minus 22 all over 3, which I'll be having, okay, hope I'm not making a mistake. Now I'll be having, hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Okay, now I'll be having 17. That'll be 17 all over 3. It means my Q equals to 17 all over 3. Now you are asked to find, it means this is question, this is my A. Now P is equals to what? 3 all over 11 over 3. Q is equals to 17 all over 3. Now you are now asked to find the element whose image is 4. Now if our U is not hard, at this point I will now say that what? Don't forget h of x equals to p x squared plus qx minus 2. This is minus, sorry. Now it means, what is my p? My p is 11 all over 3 x squared minus, my q is what? 17 all over 3 x minus 2. The image is what? Is 4, equals to 4. Now this will get us to one simultaneous, quadratic equation, which I'll be having 11x squared minus 17x minus 6 equals to what? 12, which I'll be having 11x squared and 17x equals to what? Equals to, it will be, when this one comes to this, that'll be 18, which will be minus 18 equals to 0. Now I can now run to quadratic equation and solve this thing. If our U, I don't need to distress myself, plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now x squared will be minus 17, which is going to be plus 9, 17, minus will be plus 17, for better understanding for those that are not getting it. Plus or minus root of 17 squared minus 4 bracket of 11 bracket of what? Minus 18 divided by 2 multiplied by 11. Now by so doing this, I'll be having 17 squared, we have okay, I will be having minus 17, plus 17, plus or minus root of 17 squared will give me, permit me to use calculator because of the speed. Now I will be having times 17. Now which is going to be 289 minus, which is going to be plus. Now 44 times 18, which is 792 divided by 22, which is plus 289, which is 1000. I'm having plus or minus root of 1080 divided by 22. Now root of 1080, which is going to be what? I'll be having 17 plus or minus 32.88 divided by 22. Now by implication, I can answer what? I can say that what? Permit me to rub this part of the question. Now, permit me to rub this beginning, the question part. By implication, I can now say that what? My s could be equals to 17 minus 32.88 divided by 22, or 17 plus 388 divided by what? 22. Now, which I can say that 17 minus 32.88, which is I'll be having minus 10a. Oh, sorry, hope I'm making a mistake. 17 minus 32.88. Now I'm having 15.88 divided by 22, or now plus, which is going to be 49.88 divided by 22. Now divided by 22, which is I'll be having 2.27, or divide 15.88 divided by 22. That will be what? Is 0.72, which is, that is the value of x. It means I can easily say that my x can be equals to 72 divided by 100, or 227 divided by 100. Either of the two, and you are good to go. That is that for that. And I still have some questions to solve. Maybe this will take us to another video on inverse mapping. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Once again, thanks for watching.